Now let's meet the teams. For the Cardinals, a senior wearing number 2, Luke Chacon. A senior wearing number 3, Kyle Poller. A senior wearing number 4, Ian Kipp. A senior wearing number 11, Stephen Key. And a senior wearing number 15, Jonah Wag. The Cardinals were head coached by Bonnie Krasancic, assisted by Neil Brantz, Aaron May, and Dave Kriz. And now let's meet your Warren G. Harding Raiders. A senior wearing number 0, Davion Burgess. A senior wearing number 1, Imari Burgess. A senior wearing a number 11, Ty Pennington. A junior wearing number 23, Dom Foster. And a senior wearing number 24, Aston Bates. The Raiders are head coached by Keelan Franklin, assisted by King Gardner, Aaron Eller, Brian Wright, student manager Navarre Calhoun, equipment manager Mr. Frank Barker, and videographer Justin Blair.
Welcome, Raiders fans. It is another beautiful evening here at the Palace. Glad to have you with us. WSCN bringing you this high school action varsity game between the Warren G. Harding Raiders and the Cardinals of Mentor, pardon me. Fred Whitaker here with WSCN. We thank you for joining us. We are ready for the tip-off. Ball is tipped back and will end up in the hands of Mentor. Chacon will bring it up. Chacon goes past the screen here, very quickly moves in and scores 2 points.
Basket by Luke
Mentor has a dynamic offense. They're going to try to move quickly here. And Burgess now passing to Burgess. 23, now we have Pennington with the ball. Over to Bates. Back to Burgess. Pennington. Davion has the ball here. Top of the key. Kicks over to Amari Burgess. This move had 2 men in one spot there. Worked out though. They're going to reset the offense, bring it back here. Davion again. Kicking inside Pennington here. Takes the shot and makes the shot. Wonderful three-pointer to start this game. Pennington right back where he left off last night with a few threes. Top of the key, long three-pointer, no good. Bates grabs the rebound, feeds it up here to Amari Burgess. Amari makes a move, kicks it back to Pennington. Calling for Bates. Bates does not get there in time, so he picks it over to Burgess. Back to Amari Burgess here. Amari with the ball at the top of the key, gets it inside to Bates. Bates back to Burgess. Nice rotation here by the Mentor defense. Not being fooled. Nicely done. Chacon's going to take that. That's wide open, and he makes it. Those are the kind of shots that young man's going to make. Excellent form. As you will find out later tonight, he's not new to this whole scoring game. Davion almost a backcourt. Yes, that was an over and back violation.
Over and back violation on the Raiders.
It looked as though Foster was going to be able to snag that, but then it just bounced off his fingertips the second time. Pass was a little astray. Kyle Kohler will be bringing this ball in. Now this is to Wag. Wag facing Pennington at a 3. That's Kohler. Kind of a flat three-pointer there. Didn't quite as much get as much arch as he wanted there. Now bringing the ball up 5. And he's getting, a little physical, a little bit of grabbing there. Nicely done. That was Tyreek Ivory. Was not going to be denied on that drive.
Number 4, Ian Kipp, his first team first.
Pennington will pass the ball in. Tipped away. Kipp very aggressive on the defense there. You can tell Mentor, who is known for having pretty powerful offense and always a stingy defense. Never an easy team to beat, even when they're on the road. There's more of that swarming defense from Mentor, and a long pass. A little too long. And no harm done. Raider cheerleaders able to get out of the way. Dom Foster looking to get the ball in. Ivory. And Ivory's going to bring this all the way up himself. To Burgess. Kicks it over to Pennington. Thinking about taking the shot, but no. Back to Amari Burgess. Amari calling for the screen from Pennington. Gets one. And now Pennington has a wide open three. And it's good! Way downtown in the Palace. Pennington with his second three-pointer of the night. You certainly want to see more of that. Now the top of the key, we got 11 here with the ball. Dribbling in, a little bit of a push off there. Yes, and he got caught for it. Stephen Key got a little aggressive there.
Player control foul on number 11.
And Amari Burgess was able to point that out to the referee, who was already making the call. So pleading his case a little bit. The call had already been made, so didn't need to do that. This is into Ivory. Ivory has a little bit of a lead here. Pass it inside. Going up strong is Aston Bates. Nicely done. And Mentor would be perfectly fine with doing a running gun. There's a little bit of travel there. And that there by the senior. Ian Kipp, slight travel to shuffle the feet. As we expected, pretty high intense match so far starting out. Bates came over, might have almost got there too late. And the layup does not go. Kipp secures it, up to Chacon. Chacon's taking that three, and short. And Ivory surveys the court here, taking his time bringing it up. Dribble bounce pass there, and nicely done. Bates not only able to make the shot, but doesn't land on his opposing player, which was nice. Nice finish there. This is Key, over to Chacon. Chacon is taking it all the way to the hoop, and one. Aston Bates took kind of a wild swing there. And Chacon is able to finish. Chance for some bonus here. Now coming in for Mentor, number 40, that's Andrew Smith, and number 5, Kyle Gray. This Mentor team has a lot of seniors on it, a lot of senior leadership. So you know they've been brought up in the program. They're coached by Coach Bob Krasancic, who anyone who is from this area may remember. If they were around in the mid-90s, Bob Krasancic took the Girard Indians to the state championship in 1993 and got the win there. Nice steal here. There's knocked away, and Chacon quick to finish. No delay here in this young man's game. That ball gets away too. It was actually kicked, but not. It was incidental. And one. And here we see Wag going up, getting the foul, and making the shot. Jonah Wag, nicely done there on that play. And a team that's good like this, that's what they can do. They can be down a few points. And just a couple key plays, a couple aggressive steals, a couple of and ones, and you're staring at a deficit when you were just leading a few seconds ago. Does not go down. That's grabbed by Pennington. He's being pestered here by Chacon. Gets it over to Burgess. Nice steal there by Chacon. Kicks it over to 15. Pretty open three here. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Raider ball. Smith trying to plead his case. Nutty Burgess checking back in here. Bates almost trapped in the corner. Gets out, and a little bit of a shuffle there. Ivory gets called for that. Chacon finds the, as a foul called on Pennington.
Number 11, Ty Pennington. His first, team third.
Yesterday's game against Cheney, the Raiders kind of had, and so did Cheney, they both had fouls early. This game, not as many fouls, but they're starting to get a few called here consecutively. You don't want to get into that habit. And that is key, getting the ball over to 15. That's Wag, goes in, strong to the hole. Nice finish, young man. That's a long pass all the way to Bates. Nice shot. Despite Key getting back to play defense there, he was able to finish. Fed inside. Back out. Chacon now over to 15, Wag. Wag makes a crossover here. Spin move. Gets back to Smith, now back to Wag again. And he stepped on the line, so that will be the Raiders' ball. When it gets chaotic like that, sometimes you lose your position a little bit. Just didn't know how close he was to the line there. And the ball gets it into Johnny Graham. Johnny Graham now trying to get the ball down here to 23. Moved ahead to Ivory. Nice pass to Bates, but a block from behind there by Wag. Staying persistent on that play and is rewarded with a nice block. Taking it strong. Does not finish, though. Rebound is grabbed by Smith, though. Andrew Smith, standing at 6'5", is able to secure that rebound and a timeout here by the Raiders.
It's a 30-second timeout.
The last couple of minutes of play have felt very heavily in the favor of Mentor, so maybe a quick regrouping here by Coach Keelan Franklin and the Raider boys. We thank you for tuning in to WSCN today. Hopefully you get to see the girls earlier as they were able to snag a victory against the Howland Tigers. WSCN will be bringing you as many of the home varsity contests as we can throughout these next few weeks. We're also going to be doing some swimming, so that'll be a fun venture as well. Ball will be taken here in here by the Raiders and Burgess. Mari has the ball here. Gets trapped in the corner. Getting a little desperate to get rid of it, and the ball is tipped out and will continue with the Raiders. Burgess will pass in again. Has Smith in front of him. Getting trapped again in that same corner. Pennington has the ball. Nice pass forward. It finally breaks that press. Burgess taking a nice shot. Nice jumper. Raiders down by 2. Key has the ball here. Nice cut to the hoop by Chacon. Well done. Nothing Burgess can do on there. Just a wonderful move by Chacon. That's probably going to be their main scorer, you would expect. Bates kicks over to Amari Burgess, makes a spin move, gets out of control, but still makes the basket. That was almost a circus shot there. Nicely done. Chacon going strong, and the foul. That's an and one on this end. Chacon able to get the and one, finishes at the hoop and gets an and one.
Foul was on number 30, Johnny Graham. Basket was good. The line to complete the three-point play will be Luke Chacon.
Luke Chacon here is nearing a landmark today. He's probably going to score his 1,000th point tonight. It's expected that he is likely to do that. Makes the free throw.
Number 3, Kyle Kohler.
Burgess trying to get it in here. And that ball's tipped. Fights through it, is able to secure the ball. Nice pass ahead to Bates. Takes it strong to the hole and in. Nicely done. The ball re-secured by the Raiders. And one. What a quick turn of events that was. Pennington able to secure the loose ball, goes right back up, makes the shot, and gets to the charity stripe.
Team third at the line, attempting to complete the three-point play will be Ty Pennington.
And Pennington makes the shot. Nicely done there. Finished the three-point play, and we are all knotted up at 21. Back and forth here in this quarter. Chacon feeds it to 14, and then wide open from behind the arc. Chacon not able to finish, but does get his rebound and has another chance. Makes this one. You don't want to give him too many repeat chances. He's not going to miss many. Pennington forward the ball all the way here to Ivory. Takes it to the hole himself. Not able to finish. Chacon bringing it up. Kicks it over to 15. That was Wag. Bates secures the bound. Back to Pennington. And over to Ivory. We've got some solid instructions being barked from both coaches here. Taking the three. Does not go down for him. And that is the end of the first quarter, with the Cardinals of Mentor holding a 2-point edge over the Warren G. Harding Raiders. And they are now congratulating Luke Chacon.
About a minute and a half ago. How about a nice round of applause for this young man?
Nice job, Luke. Well done, 1,000 points. It's good to see. As I said, he's going to put up some points. He's used to doing this. He's been doing it for a while now. So that should be one of the key strategies, I'm sure, for the Raiders, is trying to slow him down. You ain't going to stop him, but you're going to hope to contain him. We're glad to have you here. If you want to take a second, you'll see a nice red subscribe button there on the YouTube page. Don't be afraid to subscribe. WSCN loves to have subscribers. We can bring you all the action. You'll know when we're going live here, and you'll be able to stay updated on everything that's going on here at Harding High School.
Okay, after a fast first quarter, we got Mentor 23, Warren Harding 21. It'll be Raider ball to start the second.
Nutty Burgess here looking to get the ball in. And some pesky defense here being played by Chacon. Not celebrating too long, ready to get back on it. Crossover here by Amari Burgess. Feeds it to Diavion over to Pennington. Around here to number 23, that is Dom Foster. Bates. Back to Burgess here. Ball is knocked away. You know, plays like that, people might think, you know, they just keep knocking the ball away. There's knocking the ball out of bounds. But that's a big deal. Even though they don't get possession or anything like that, you begin to wear a little bit on the other team. They start to think, how are we going to move the ball? How, you know, your offense is just a little disrupted by little plays like that. So that's why Mentor has such busy hands here. Bounce pass here to Bates. Now over to Pennington. Tough defense played here by 11 Key. Back here to Foster. Kicks it all the way across here to Burgess. Nice move there by Burgess. Looked like the ball had gotten away from him, but no, he had it securely and was able to finish.
Raider foul, number 11, Ty Pennington.
And there's a foul
team third,
on Pennington.
Fifth, team 5. Entering the game for the Raiders, number 33, Khalil Williams.
And bringing the ball in here for Mentor, we have Kyle Gray, number 5. Gray isn't a starter, but he's moved in here quite a bit. And there's a foul.
Raider foul.
Nice move there by Chacon. From my vantage point, it looked as though he actually leaned into that foul as opposed to the contact being initiated by the defender. But he's going to the line. So he can score the points, and he's a savvy player. He knows the game. And he will get one to start. Two for two there. The Cardinals a slight edge. Smith now checking back in. Smith is not a starter, but when he's in there, his length makes him difficult. There you go. Just as I said, he gets the steal. Chacon all the way across to Gray. And Gray, I don't know if that was tipped by Bates. I think it was, because it was really off the mark, so it must have been tipped away there. Good hustle by Easton Bates. Taking it all the way back to the backcourt. Bringing up now Jonah Wag. Wag surveys the court. Over to Chacon. Very decisive move. Goes down that time. No foul called. Ball's going back to Mentor. Yeah, there was some contact there, but I think Chacon was going in so wildly that they were just letting him play on there. He's kind of a bit out of control when he made that move. Chacon has it now. Mentor's offense is staying moving. That's something you'd like to see if you're a coach. Over to number 4, that's Kip. Makes the move on Bates, kicks it over. Nice ball rotation there. And a beautiful block there by Dom Foster. Can he finish? He loses the ball at the other end. Wonderful block by Foster, but could not finish on the offensive end. An aggressive decision to try and go and score that ball. You're not necessarily upset about that. The ball just kind of slipped away from him there. Can't take that block away, though. And Chacon now has the ball and bring it up. Nice move there by Wag. Makes a quick move and the finish. Just standing there in the paint, seeming just resting, being harmless, but he's able to get the play to happen. Nicely done. They're able to break that full court press. Nice feed off the hands of Bates. He recollects himself and makes the shot. Nice pass by Foster there. Reminded me of a one-timer in hockey. Just kind of passed it real quick, right off the hand. And a nice move. Stephen Key. A little discussion here from the referees going on.
Raider foul, number 23, Dom Foster. His first team.
And it looks as though there's some kind of a, I knew there was some discussion going on. I don't know if this is like a technical foul shot here, perhaps.
The Lions shooting a second shot, Stephen Key.
Key makes that. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you exactly what happened there. I couldn't see who that technical was called on. And yeah, you don't want to see Mentor going to the line here and getting a bunch of free points given to them. So you don't want to be making plays like that. Whatever happens, something has cost the Raiders 4 points. And if it comes down to the end of the game and you aren't able to finish and you lose by 4 points, you look back at that play as a big moment in the game. And they get the ball. Gray will take it in here. It's over to Key. Right to Gray. Gets its way over to Chacon, who makes that shot. Nicely done there. Beautiful form. Now they're being trapped in the corner, and they end up with the ball again. And they follow it up with another rebound. And just like that, they're able to put another 2 points on the board.
It's a full 60-second timeout. fans, once again, if you have family, friends at home that would like to see the game live streamed, have them go to YouTube and search for WSCN. This game is live streamed.
We appreciate Athletic Director Bill Nicholson giving us props.
Mr. Whitaker and Mr. Bozak for their great work the last 48 hours here.
We appreciate the shout out there, Mr. Nicholson. Thank you very much. Mr. Bozak and I appreciate it. Trevor Donnelly also has been here helping us quite a bit over these last 2 days. I, of course, would never forget Lexi P. Grad Lexi P coming to help us out, which we really appreciate as well. We also have students working with us. We got Cameron Stewart here, Zach Miller, Jacqueline March, and Devontae Talley are all Harding students that are running cameras and switcher. We have, I believe Lexi's on the replay. We got all sorts of stuff going on here, so we hope you're enjoying this game. The Raiders have to quickly reestablish their offense. You don't want to fall behind quickly to this team. You don't want to fall behind too much. It's hard to overcome large deficits against a team that's this disciplined. Ivory, over to Amari Burgess, over to Graham. Back to Amari, back to Davion. Nice movement there. Doesn't go down. Good rebound. That rebound was snagged by Spencer. And a nice play there by Chacon. Wide open shot. Good! Tyreek Ivory. Nice three. And over in the corner decides to pass on that. And long three. And tips that out. Aggressive play there. I believe that was Kip who tipped that. Another three. No good. Johnny Graham snags the bound. Raiders looking to put some points on the board. Tighten this margin a little bit. That's Spencer. And that was last touch by a Raider. See the frustration there, and Davion Burgess there. He thought he was going to be able to secure that. Pass was just a little high. Caller passes in now to Chacon. Aggressive D being played here by the Raiders. Nicely done. A step back. Didn't get a lot of room to work with there. And that is grabbed by Burgess. He says go on and push forward. He's bringing it up. Ivory's taking the shot. No good. Snagged by 14 there. It's Collins. Chacon moves the ball over to 11 Key. 5-second call there on Key. Was stationary too long there. Trying to think about setting up the offense. Just took too long. The Raiders will gladly take the ball back. Amari Burgess now. Burgess and Key have been having a nice contest so far, one-on-one here. It's fun to watch. Bates now, back to Burgess. Taking the shot. Just a little short there. Ooh, good snag. Hustle play by Graham. And that's going to be a charge. Nicely done. That's a charge called.
Player control foul, number 11, Stephen Key. His second, team number 4.
Player control foul called. I like that. Some of the fans here in the Palace that may not be from Warren did not love that call. And Ivory over to Bates. All the way across to Pennington, who was waiting. Just short. All the way across to Chacon. Crosses back over and makes the three. Chacon is really having a solid offensive performance here in this half. And here comes Davion Burgess bringing it up. Takes the mid-range jumper, just a little long. Feeds it over to 3, that's Culler. Culler inside and all by himself.
Cardinal foul number 14. Sean Collins.
Collins able to finish that, and that was too easy.
Timeout on the floor, it's a full timeout. Raider timeout.
Raiders got to collect themselves a little bit here. You can see a little bit of a pretty heated, passionate discussion going on over here in the Raiders huddle.
Thank you for complying.
But, you know, you came out of the first quarter, and both teams were around 23-24, and next thing you know, I mean, you've seen Mentor put up 16 or 17 points here in the second quarter. The Raiders have only managed 5, so.
Raider fans, just a reminder, purchase your tickets this year will be electronically through hometown ticketing.
You don't want to fall too far behind right now and go into the half feeling desperate. So let's see what Coach Franklin's able to do here. Drop a play for the Raiders to try and secure some points. If you go to warrencityschools.org, you can take a look at the athletic calendar, and all of the sporting events are available there. You can see when they're happening, both home and away. Anything that says home is a varsity game, hopefully you'll be able to come and see on WSCN. We're going to bring as many as we can. Burgess is ready to go. Looks like he's got Smith back in front of him here again. Kick to Burgess. Now for the Raiders, we've got Heron with the ball. All the way across here to Pennington. Pennington extends the arm, and that's going to be a foul. Smart play by Mentor there.
Player control foul on number 11, Ty Pennington.
Honestly, it probably would have been a blocking foul had Pennington not extended his arm the way he did. That makes that an offensive foul for sure. You get that arm that far away from your body, they're going to call that on you every time. Nice cut to the hoop here. And another nice feed to Smith, who finishes. Smart play there by Luke Chacon. Your first instinct is to take the ball up, but you got a teammate that's taller and wide open, get it to him. And that's a wild pass all the way to the backcourt, and that is collected by Wag, who says, "Thank you, I will take that." That's Chacon. 14 now, Collins with the ball. Back to Chacon. Wag now. He's thought about that 3. I thought he was going to take it. That time he tried to feed Smith again, but Bates was able to get a hand in there. He remembered from the last play and was able to stop it that time. Nicely done. A little bit of contact there at midcourt. Burgess grabs the ball and is fouled. Burgess was looking for a foul there near midcourt. One of the Mentor players that went down. They let him play on.
The line shooting to the Raiders will be Amari Burgess.
And now we have Burgess taking the free throw. Nice.
Re-entering the game for the Cardinals, number 4, Ian Kip.
43 seconds left in the first half. Raiders have a bit of an uphill battle here. They're down by 14 to a strong Cardinals team.
Entering the game for the Raiders, number 33, Khalil Williams.
Khalil Williams now coming in for the Raiders, sophomore number 33. A lot of whistles going on. Referees playing some kind of whistle game. I don't know what they're doing, but they got it all going on here. We appreciate all they do for the kids here, of course. Referees do a lot to make this possible for the students of Ohio. We appreciate that. Throwing the hoop, and that ball will go back to Mentor. You can see the frustration there because Chacon was all the way to the hoop and just was a little strong off the glass there. And as I said earlier, he doesn't miss much, especially from that range, so he's a little frustrated by that. Well, great pass there. Not able to finish at the hoop. Nice pass, though, by Chacon. And that is going to be a charge. Great job there by Aston Bates, setting himself.
Player control foul on the Cardinals, number 15, Jonah West.
A little hobbled, but
team
he's young and tough.
6.
He'll be all right. If that was me, I'd still be laying there. That's fine.
Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 5, Cale Gray.
Burgess. Bounce pass in here to 22. It's Heron. Heron's trapped. He's got to get rid of the ball. He's going long. A nice pass. Did not panic there. Bates is able to score.
Basket, Easton Bates.
Well done. They had a 2-on-1 there. And Chacon, long three. Ball's knocked away. That will be Raider ball.
Ball out of bounds to the Raiders.
.4 seconds, and that's going to do it for this half. With the Mentor Cardinals holding on to an 11-point lead over our Warren G. Harding Raiders.
Cardinals 43, the Warren G. Harding Raiders 32.
We will be right back with second half action after a brief break. So don't go anywhere, stick around, and go grab a snack. Welcome back, second half basketball. Ball will be taken back in here by Kyle Kohler from the Cardinals. And now the ball will end up with Key. Gets it back to Chacon. Chacon had a very strong first half. I think he ended with 27 points. So the Raiders have to slow him down if they want any chance to get back into this game. Nice block there. Hustle play there by Burgess, not able to grab the ball though. Zach Miller was able to save the camera there. That's his job. He's running the camera, but also told him you have to save the camera, so that's what he's doing. Inside. A little out of control on that shot. That ball is collected there by Foster. Now head to Pennington. Amari Burgess making the move. That's going to be a tough shot. Pennington gets the bound, puts it right back up and in. Single-digit lead now for the Cardinals. Nice move down the baseline, and Burgess was forcing him out there, and he gets called for it.
Raider foul.
Leaning into Key a little bit. Burgess is not happy with the call.
Number 0, Davion Burgess, his first, team first.
Kohler will be bringing this back in for Mentor. Burgess still frustrated by that last play.
Raider foul, number 24.
And that foul is called on Aston Bates.
His second, team second.
Ball now taken by number 4, Skip. Little pump fake. And that goes off the foot of Key. And a little reverse layup there, but does not go down. And that pass just a little out of the reach of Amari Burgess. You could sense a little bit of frustration here from the Raiders early in this third quarter. Feeling like they had a couple of chances here to put some points on the board, close this gap a little bit, but those have slipped away from them. Chacon now. And we have a switch here. 5-second violation. Called on Chacon. Coach K does not agree over there for Mentor. And now Davion Burgess bringing it up for the Raiders. Pennington. And Chacon playing some solid defense and hustling. And calling a travel there on Burgess. Slight hesitation there by Amari on whether he wanted to pass the ball or continue dribbling forward. And I think in that indecision, he may have dragged a foot. And here comes Chacon. Key. And that's going to be a long three. Put it by Wag. And a couple players go down to the floor. And calling a jump ball, and that will be Raider ball.
Possession error goes to the Raiders.
I expressed my dislike of the possession arrow yesterday. I still don't like it. And Burgess now will be bringing it up. Being pestered here by Wag. And they call a moving screen on Bates.
Raider foul number 24, Aston Bates, illegal screen. It's his third team.
And that'll be his third foul of the day. And Bates will come out to try to keep himself out of foul trouble here. It looked as though Wag was trying to kind of push through the screen there. And that is over to Kip. Trying to make a move on Graham. Taking it to the hole. Not able to score there. Ends back up with Kip, though. And they call a foul on Graham during the shot.
Raider foul, number 30, Johnny Graham. His second team, fourth.
At the line here for the Mentor Cardinals, we'll have Ian Kip. The first one goes. Back to a double-digit lead here. Felt like we were frozen at that score for quite a while. Got a couple players waiting to check back into the game here. It's short. And that's a long three-pointer. No good. Burgess grabs the bound. Pennington. Amari Burgess now. No communication going on here with what kind of play the Raiders want to run. And that was a slow pass that was taken away. And a nice block. Wonderful block there by number 23, Dom Foster. It looked as though Stephen Key was going to be able to take that all the way to the house. But Dom Foster says, not right now. And Chacon was not going to be denied there. A couple pump fakes. Goes strong to the hoop. Call a foul on Key.
Cardinal foul, number 11, Stephen
Weren't quite
Key.
sure if they were going to call a foul or a backcourt over and back there, but and Coach Franklin here giving some instructions. Ball's in the hands of Donovan Herron. Gets it over to Johnny Graham. Back to Dom Foster. No good. Nice open look, though. You want to get those shots. You want to let him take those shots. That was wide open. And they call the block. That's going to be an and one. Referee says Graham was moving his feet.
Raider foul, number 30, Johnny Graham.
And that will be an and one.
Line trying to complete the three-point play will be number 15, Jonah Wag.
Jonah Wag here has stepped up his intensity here in this quarter. Pennington with a nice rebound. Amari Burgess bringing it up. This Mentor defense continues to really be difficult. And finishing at the hoop with the left-handed scoop is Ian Kipp. Johnny Graham going long here, and that ball is intercepted. They were kind of aware of what was going on there. They were waiting for that. And now from deep, no good. Ball's poked away from Key. Smart play there by Chacon. Bouncing it off Pennington right before it went out of bounds. So they will maintain possession there. Cardinals seemed as though both teams were frozen a bit there, but now the Cardinals have opened up a 16-point lead, which is their biggest lead of the game. And just an easy pass in, and it looked as though maybe Jonah Wag had caught the Raiders sleeping a little bit. And now the double team. This full court pressure is hard to break. Pennington now over to Foster. Foster makes a move and makes the shot. Nicely done by Dom Foster. And then a timeout will be called by Coach Franklin.
It's a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout here. I know we are bringing you a girls' game on Thursday as our Lady Raiders take on the Liberty Leopards here from the Palace. A lot of games going on next weekend as well. I know there's also a swim meet on Saturday, which is an AAC meet we will be bringing you. You know, there are just certain programs in the state of Ohio that you hear their name and you think, you know, basketball excellence, and Mentor has kind of put themselves up there. You know, Coach K has been named Coach of the Year on at least one occasion. I think it's more than one occasion. But, you know, he's able to bring this excellence, you know, well over 3 decades of basketball coaching, and you can see it here on the court in the play of these young men. Some really solid defense being played here by Heron. And now it's over to Foster to try and stop it, and he gets a handout. Wag with the spin move, and a nice finish at the rack.
Cardinal basket, number 15, Jonah Wag.
And they're staying. There's a little bit of a foul there. They're going to call a foul there on Mentor.
Number 2, Luke Chacon.
When you have a team that plays aggressive defense like this, you start to ask, when is it too aggressive? You just can't really tell. It's up to the referees to kind of decide that. That time the hand got extended and they called it. But they are always being very pesky on defense, which is difficult for an offense to handle many times. Reminds me of the style of Huggins at West Virginia. That's knocked away and collected by Mentor. Bringing it back up now is Chacon, who will take it, and a nice behind-the-back pass. And again, Wag with an and one. That was all kind of created by the behind-the-back pass there. And you can see the pump fake, and then taking it strong by Wag, the and one. Foster now with his 3rd foul. And now checking in for the Raiders, we have number 32, and that is Jabari Felton. Anyone who knows Jabari would tell you he's one of the most energetic young men you'll ever meet.
Re-entering the game for the Raiders, number 24, Easton Bates.
And that's a good thing. Kind of a spiritual leader for the team spirit here, for the Raider spirit, Jabari Felton. Wag finishes the 3-point play.
Number 3, Kyle Collar.
And back at the line here, we have Andrew Smith trying to keep the inbound pass from happening. Johnny Graham playing a little bit of possum there. Looked like he wasn't paying attention, and boom, turned around to get that pass. Now feeds it over, and it's pushed forward to Bates. And Bates is going to get called for the charge there
Player control foul number 24, Easton Bates. His fourth. Team seventh.
And I wasn't sure who that was that set their feet. That may have been Gray. But either way, whoever had their feet set there made a great basketball play to get that ball back. And just little plays like that, smart plays like that are how you build a lead. 21 now for Mentor. Bounce pass inside. Raiders got some intense defense being played down there. Mentor's able to recollect. And once again, Mentor somehow gets the ball back, and they will keep it. A couple times it looked like there it was going to be picked up by Marqualen Spencer. I apologize, Marqualen, my bad. Now, number 5, Gray will pass this in. Nice bounce pass. Smith can't finish, though. Spencer is able to get a hand up and stop that. Now to Jabari Felton. Kicks it over to Burgess. Little long on that shot. All the way to the rack. The and one. Chacon.
Basket is good by Luke Chacon. Raider foul number 30. Johnny Graham. His fourth.
You heard about him coming to play here, and he's definitely brought his game with him. Great play by Chacon. Word on the street is that one of the players here from Mentor, Brennan Vernon, who's a sophomore, is highly touted in football. And even as a sophomore, he's got several offers from schools, large schools already coming in. So, not sure if we'll see him in the game tonight or not. Raiders will call the timeout.
Timeout, it's a full timeout, 60 seconds.
Last night, the game that the Raiders played against Cheney, you may have seen that the Raiders are still looking for the first win. It seemed as though they may have had it in hand last night, and then Cheney, who is a very solid basketball team, was able to come back and make a foul shot with 2 seconds left to go up by 1 and win the game. And that was just, how does a team respond from that? And that's what we're looking for here. The Raiders, not only did they respond from a tough loss, but now they have to bring in an equally tough and perhaps tougher team, Mentor, who brings a lot of experience with them. You can see the huddle here. Great shot being brought to you by Jackie. Out of the timeout now. See if Coach Franklin's able to drop something here to get him a few secured points. Minute 36 left in the third quarter. That ball is taken. Quick feed inside to number 4. And Kip, quick hands there, and that ball is kicked. Ball was kicked as they try to get it back in. Now up 62-36. And they're swarming defense here now. And that is a foul called on number 14. That's Sean Collins.
Cardinal foul number 14, Sean Collins.
With 1:22 left.
His first team, number 3.
Raiders is trying to get the ball in and get the ball into their side of the court here. Because Mentor is stepping up their intensity even more. Bounce pass to 22. That is to Heron. He's being pursued here by 2 defenders. And they're able to steal the ball away. Quickly fed into number 5, Kyle Gray. And all the way down. And they thought they had an open pass there, but Kohler's able to get it. And a long 3, and it's good. Number 5, Kyle Gray. And a foul is called.
Cardinal foul. Number 4, Ian Kip, his second team, 4th.
And you could feel Mentor's confidence here has just been growing and growing in the third quarter. Even in that shot that was just taken by Gray, he stepped up without hesitation. When you have a large lead, you can begin to feel even more confident. Everything feels like it's going to go in. That ball is taken. And rebounded back up. Nice play there by Smith to grab that rebound. Ball ahead to Amari Burgess. And there's a foul. You've seen all night that the Mentor Cardinals have been able to set themselves, get a few charges. That time, Burgess with the cross step is able to catch, I believe that was Kohler that he caught. And then he had to move because he already set himself, and that's where the foul came in. So a nice crossover by Amari Burgess there to get his chance at the stripe. And the first is good. About 40 seconds left here in this third quarter. And this shot here through the glass. And that one goes as well. He brought it by Gray. Over to Kip. Back to Gray, but he wasn't ready for it. Ball does not go to bounds, and now it ends up back to Gray again. He thought about it. He's going to take it this time. No good. Nice pass here to the inside. Mentor's just very good at waiting in the paint. Even when they see a teammate struggling for a rebound or trying to get a steal, they're ready in the paint if that happens to get that pass and get to the hoop. I've seen it at least 6 or 7 times this quarter where a pass is quickly stolen and there's already one of the Mentor players waiting in the paint for that. Johnny Graham gets it forward to Amari Burgess. Now the Raiders have numbers. Nice bounce pass back to Burgess. Puts up the layup. Nicely done there. Good ball movement. And just kind of a toss there at the end towards the other end of the court. But that third quarter was difficult for the Raiders as the Cardinals were able to open up a 31-point lead in there. Even at the half, you felt like the Raiders were still kind of keeping it close, but now Mentor, with their experience, is able to kind of open that lead. And the Raiders are going to try to make some plays here. No scores in high school are cosmetic. Every score is something that's working towards getting better for the next game, learning something to become a better player, more competitive, more balanced. So even if they can't close this gap very much in this quarter, they want to run some plays and get ready for the next matchup. Even though it's early in the season for the Raiders, you know, they have a lot of things to build off of here from the last couple of games. I thought particularly yesterday with that game against Cheney, who is a very good team, they found a lot of things they can build upon in the next few weeks. But when you have a team like Mentor, your chances for making any mistakes are very narrow. Now we do see number 35, Brennan Vernon, as I talked about earlier, for Mentor is in. He's a sophomore. Now Vernon has the ball right now. I think Vernon plays a good shot, three-pointer, no good. I think Vernon plays defensive end, from what I was told here from my good friend Johnny Kampf, well-known Ohio news writer. He's feeding me some information here. And that bounce pass over to Burgess. Burgess is taking a long jumper. He had a good look at that. Not a bad shot. And a nice block there by number 1. That's Sierpatowski. Out to Felton. And Felton now playing a little bit of post. And he gets fouled there. Fouled by Vernon as he tried to make a move towards the hoop.
Cardinal foul, number 35.
And Burgess here trying to get the ball in. And that ball is taken by Sierpatowski. And now it's grabbed by Graham. Over to Burgess. And it's Taylor, out of Burgess. Burgess with a nice shot and is fouled. He will shoot 2. See Junior Taylor in here now for the Raiders. Felton is back in as well. Burgess leaves that one short. And he's getting 2, so a little confusion there. 2 big guys down there battling out for a rebound they didn't need to get. They'll want to get this one, though, if he misses. Don't need to worry about it, though. He doesn't. 30-point game. Key now moving the offense for the Cardinals. And that's going to be a travel. Kind of shuffled his feet there. That was by Antonio DeFranco, senior from Mentor. You know this team has depth because a lot of the people that they brought in to play here in this quarter that didn't see a lot of action in the first couple quarters are seniors as well. So that's the sign of a deep team. Two JV teams played earlier. It was a very exciting matchup as well. So the future of both programs looking very bright. That's over to Taylor. Collected by number 33. That's Khalil Williams. Williams making a spin move, and a nice move, too. Well done.
Number 33, Khalil Williams.
Spinning the opposite way that I was expecting him to go there, but he finishes strong and gets the points. On the other end, not able to finish. Nice block underneath. I couldn't see whose hand that was, but someone got it. And now Felton bringing it up. It's into number 10, Duncan Moy. Taylor to Moy. Moy is a freshman. Taylor loses the ball. It's grabbed here by number 15. That's Wag. Little cross step, but Felton got the block. Nice block by Jabari. Wag with the bounce pass. Sirpatowski cannot finish. Another nice block. The Raiders getting some solid blocks here in this possession. Both lineups look very different from how this game started, but even if you're not starting, you're getting a lot of great experience here, and you're seeing some great plays from both sides. Trying to get the ball in here. That's DeFranco. That's going to be a foul. Heron was pursuing the ball, kind of over-pursued, and had to reach back, and he got Key on the arm.
Donovan Heron is first. Team 9.
I believe it's going to be a 1-and-1.
Raider substitution, number 4, Peyton Stevenson.
Peyton Stevenson comes in for the Raiders. Number 4, Peyton, sophomore. That's off the back. And a little bit of a battle for the ball. Felton steals it away. And now bringing it up the court. And the ball just gets away there from number 33, Williams. And now Sirpatowski bringing it down. It's got Wag. Nice crossover there by Wag. Goes strong to the hoop and one. Nice finish.
Cardinal basket by number 15, Jonah Wag.
Jonah Wag, who started playing very well at the beginning of the game, has gotten stronger as the game has progressed.
Khalil Williams at the line shooting 1. Jonah Wag.
Now to finish the three-point play. And it's good. Lead back up to 31 now, which is where the quarter began. And we've seen Wag leave the game now for Mentor. Nice game played by that young man. Ooh, that was actually a really nice steal, but when he came reaching in, he actually got part of his arm there as he tried to pass him. Quick hands.
Team 8.
And this will be a 1-and-1 as well. And does not go down for the Raiders, but Felton grabs the rebound. Just a little long in that three-point shot there by Stevenson. I got to see Stevenson playing earlier in the JV game. Graceful layups from that young man. That is over to Vernon, who loses the ball out of bounds off his hands there.
Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 3, Kyle Collar.
So, multi-sport athlete there, Vernon, but I guess you want to watch for him on the football field too. Seems to be where people know him for doing the most damage, even in his 10th grade year. Nice play there. Gets quick hands. Stevenson collects it though. That layup was a little long. That ball belongs to the Raiders. 4:34 left in this fourth quarter. Thank you again for tuning in here to WSCN to watch our Warren G. Harding Raiders welcome the Mentor Cardinals at the Palace. And Moore with a nice three-point shot, not able to go though. Calls for the double dribble there on Sierpatowski. Tonight, just an intense game, but not a lot of answers for what Mentor was doing offensively. And many of their offensive opportunities were created by that very tenacious defense that was being played the entire time. Bounce pass here to Moy. Move that over to number 22. That is Heron. Takes the shot. No good, and that's collected by the Raiders' number 50. That is Noah Murphy. That ball kind of goes out of bounds. Bit of a directionless pass there on that play. No one really standing there. Heron brings it up. Feeds it over to Stevenson now. Good rotation, and this is a chance for the Raiders. They have a bit of a man advantage. They call a travel there. Kind of got the hand on the ball. The play was by Khalil Williams. Had numbers, but then he went into the paint and he had 3 people around him. Not much you could do on that. Color has the ball here. Sierpatowski bounces it off Vernon. There it is. You just don't see, they aren't getting as much experience in the starting lineup, so that's one of those kind of miscommunication plays where Vernon wasn't ready for that pass. They're talking it over. All right, here we have 22. Heron bringing it up for the Raiders. Over to Moy. 33 Williams. Pass inside. Could not finish the layup, but then the rebound is collected. And Noah Murphy, the senior, able to put that in. Bit of a high pass there. Sierpatowski grabs it. And once again, we have Stevenson bringing it up. Nice block there. That block came from number 34, DeFranco. And at the other end, number 14, Sean Collins finishes that. And once again, there's just someone who, you get drawn into that pass. DeFranco drew him into that. Moy was able to get back though and make the nice defensive stop. But yeah, he got drawn into that pass there. Spin move. The scoop, a little long. On the other end here we have Kohler bringing it up. Nice feed. A nice block by Duncan Moy again. And here's the shot by Stevenson. A little short. Seen a few good defensive plays back here by freshman Duncan Moy. And there's a wide open three, short. That is grabbed there by Williams, bringing it up. And one, nicely done.
Basket is good.
Collar does keep setting himself there. He's setting himself very close to being under the hoop sometimes, but that time the sidestep was able to kind of get him to lean a little bit, and that's why that foul was called. So Williams now has a chance to finish the three-point play. And that stayed up on the rim forever. Does not go in. Here we have Vernon. Moves the ball over. A drive there by 34 DeFranco. And that ball is grabbed by Noah Murphy, who now pushes it forward to Moy. Moy's taking the three. And it's good! Duncan Moy with the three.
Three-pointer by Duncan Moy.
Some battling under the hoop here. Grab at number 14, Collins. Over to Sierpatowski. Over to DeFranco, who's taking a three of his own, and he makes it as well. So we got Moy and DeFranco trading a couple threes here. Nice bucket. Both kind of standing back here by each other, congratulating each other for those two shots. Nicely done. Down to 45 seconds here. The Raiders, nice bounce pass to Felton. And a bit of, I don't know if he got fouled there. He must have gotten fouled.
Cardinal foul.
I think he got fouled, maybe Vernon there. Felton will go to the free throw line.
Brennan Vernon.
Yes, it was Vernon on the foul.
The line shooting double bonus, Jabari Felton.
Felton cannot make that free throw. Makes that one. Raiders now, as this clock winds down, still playing hard here. Nice pass over here, number one, Sierpatowski, a little long in that three-point play, and Moy's bringing it up here. It's across to Taylor. Makes the move to the hoop, and one. Nicely done.
Basket's good by Johnny Taylor.
Johnny Taylor there with a strong finish. Down to 22 seconds left in this game. We thank you for watching WSCN. We hope you've enjoyed watching this basketball matchup, and I hope that you got a chance to watch the girls play earlier today. And that free throw goes. Don't be afraid before you leave to hit that subscribe button. We like that. Makes us feel all warm and fuzzy. And they're just dribbling it out here. 13 seconds left. And this game's going to end 79-54. Men are looking strong tonight. I'm expecting to see some things from them here as we go into the postseason. That will do it. We thank you so much for tuning in. Keep updated on the Warren G. Harding Raiders site, the Warren City Schools site. You can see when the athletic events are going on, any of the home games that are coming up over the next few weeks. We will be bringing you those. Our final score tonight for the Palace, the Mentor Cardinals 79, our Harding Raiders 54. Stay safe, and we hope to see you again soon.